If you wish to share a file, such as a document, you can use the File resource. There are two ways to add a file to a course. Click Turn Editing On. Click on Add an Activity or Resource link in the section you want to add the file. Scroll down to Resources, click the radio button next to File, and click Add. In the editing page, you type in the name of the document and a description. You decide if you want the description to be displayed on the course page or not. In the content area, you can either click on the little add icon right over here and upload the file through the file picker. You make sure upload a file, choose a file, click on what you want to upload, and click open. We're not going to do that at this point. Or you can open up the location on your computer which contains the file and simply drag and drop it into the area specified by the arrow, like this. Open up the folder where the file is and make sure the arrow is it's there. Just drag the file right there and it has been uploaded. In the Appearance section, you can choose how the file will appear on a Moodle page. It could be automatic, which means that Moodle chooses for you. Embed, which means that the document appears on a Moodle page. Force download means that when the user clicks on the file, it will open a browser window and the user will be asked where they want to save this file on their computer. Open means that the document will open in your in the user's web browser window. And pop-up has the document open in a smaller browser window. Depending on what the type of display you choose, you can choose to have the resource description displayed or not. You can also show the size of the file and the type of the file. Clicking on the Show More gives you more advanced options related to the pop-up window size and filtering options, which, as you see, has an advanced options star next to it. Don't worry about outcomes. Common module settings, you want to make sure that if you want the file to be visible to the students, that it says Show. Click and return to course. And the tool is there, and the file you've uploaded is there. Another way of adding a file is make sure editing is on, find the file you want to share on your computer, and drag and drop it in the section. So sort of like what we did before, but we haven't gotten into the editing mode, the editing page. We're in the section of the course. We're taking the file we want to add, dragging it to the section, and there it is. Now, because you did it this way, what you can do is you go to the Edit drop-down. You can choose to show or hide it, and if you go to the Edit settings, you're taken to the same editing page as you were before, where you can decide how you want the file to appear. But you should be warned that if you can't exit from this page once you're on it. You do need to give a description. So you have to type something in, Moodle document. And if you want, you can change the title of the name of the document as well. We can call it Moodle Collaboration. Now you can save and return to course. And there we have our two files. If you want to add a folder with a series of documents to your course, you first need to zip or compress the folder using whatever compression tool you prefer. That depends on your operating system. Then you use either of the two methods described earlier to add your folder. If you use the first method, you click on Add an Activity or Resource, scroll down to the Folder Radio button, click Add. The editing page is the same as for a file. You click on the Add button to upload your folder, or you can drag the folder from its location on your computer. If you do this, then when you click on the folder in this area, Moodle will ask you to unzip the folder so that it is decompressed. The other way of adding a folder to a Moodle course is simply to take the folder from its location on your computer, drag it to the section where you'd like it to live. Moodle will then ask you to unzip it, and it'll help you do that. It's not difficult at all to add a folder to a Moodle course. It's very similar to a file.